Center might be the best player out there.
Ed Oliver immediately into the backfield on the first play. They got rid of it quickly, and Boomer completes his first college pass to keep.
Clearly, Boomer emerged as the guy they want to rely on moving forward.
They do have a productive ground game, and that is Corey Taylor, the sophomore. He ran the ball very well.
French battle between Tulsa and Houston.
Taylor with a carry on first down, got positive yardage. It will be interesting to watch Tulsa's so far pretty fast. Boomer, a little pump fake, and now pressured. He will throw, and almost should have been intercepted. He threw it.
Not going to get many of those drops. You got to be smart with the football.
Good protection and a completion to Hobbs across the middle. Hobbs still on his feet into Houston territory. Justin Hobbs down inside the 40. A big play in the
big catch radius for Hobbs.
Quickly to the line. The handoff. Taylor, huge hole right up the middle. And a gain close to enough for Tulsa. So 2nd and 3, and a hit on Boomer. He throws into coverage, incomplete. Wow. If he does it on 3rd down. 3rd and 4. They do bring pressure. Boomer, I don't think he saw it. That pass knocked away, incomplete. They are going to run a play on 4th down at 4. Boomer steps up. Boomer will throw on the move. He's got a wide open man in the end zone. Touchdown. It is President, the running quarterback, maybe in the red zone. Let's go down 2 pieces of information critical for Tulsa's chances. President keeps it. The Texas native, who is a big kid, got stopped after a shooting defense, though, back on the field after a turnover. 3rd down. Oliver in the backfield quickly. Boomer being chased by Ed Oliver. Throws across his body, and another one that should have been intercepted. They only won 2 games. They went 2-10. A handoff on 1st down. Taylor didn't have anywhere to go initially. Found his way for a couple of yards.
Until he expires, he will not be done with football. That guy's a Sunday player.
Boomer pressured, takes another hit, wobbles, run up there, almost intercepted again. Field 3rd and 8. Tulsa out of the timeout. Seth Boomer will be chased again. Going backwards. Boomer is going to heave the ball out of bounds. Just threw it away. Catch and a touchdown. I'm sure Corbin would like to have another opportunity at that one. 1st down runs for Tulsa. And so far, the 1-3 Golden Hurricane.
Slack, no problem. He's capable, but it's nice to have that extra set of bodies on the outside.
Ed Oliver's going to wrestle number 22, Javon.
Tackle for loss number 1 million in his Houston career.
He blew right by Chandler Miller, the kid who's played 43 against somebody like number 10. 3rd and 10. Boomer dancing around. Boomer will get away and throw downfield. It's a catch. Inside the 30. Extremely capable. They're going to fake it to Taylor. Bronson gets another catch. The ball on the turf. Scooped up. Penalty flag behind the play. And a stumble out of bounds. All year. Boomer. Handoff Taylor. Taylor's tough to get down. He got 4 yards on 1st and long.
That you're probably going to score a touchdown, so be smart. Guarantee yourself some points.
Taylor inside the 20.
No negative plays if you're Seth Boomer.
And they're going to stay conservative. Hand the ball off. Houston, I think, could see that coming. Gain a yard or so.
Arrive almost all the time.
So their version of the turnover chain. That pass is incomplete. If you force the fumble, you get to bounds. Pretty remarkable. Handoff Taylor, nowhere to go. Right there, Ed Oliver. Now Ed got pushed back by a yard or 2, but strong kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And you see Ed. I mean, that's a double team. I mean, between 2 players, combined weight between he's going to find some space.
3rd down. Boomer across the middle. Pass complete. Another Tulsa 1st down, and now the ball's on the turf. Stripped away. Hobbs gave it back to Houston, and the scramble after the scoop. 8 plays tonight and turned it over 3 times. A little jet sweep type play, which Houston saw coming. That one goes backwards. 6 times. We've had 12 different possessions. We have almost 12 minutes to go until halftime. And that one was almost intercepted. The 9th 3rd down already for Tulsa. Boomer steps up. This time he is going to try to run. And Boomer, who has some athleticism, just not nearly enough to. Empty backfield with 5 receivers. Boomer throws across the middle. It's incomplete. Knocked away.
And that's a pretty big loss if he's not at 100%.
Handoff Taylor. Got a yard.
And he's averaging about 5 yards a carry, which is nearly double what Houston gives up.
He has another tough run here, but a penalty flag behind the right at him. Oliver staring right at Chandler Miller. Hand off. Oliver was in the middle of everything, and he got some help from his teammates. No gain. 3rd and 17. And a handoff, a delayed kind of draw play. Taylor bounced off one would-be tackler and got close, but
trouble for the Hurricane.
I mean, even with all that attention paid to him, he's got 8 tackles. He might get credit for a partial tackle here. He certainly held the line of scrimmage on that.
How often is number 10 right here going to mess things up for the offense?
He's triple teamed there. I mean, they literally used 3 of their offensive linemen to block him.
This does, though. Okay, so you get triple team. You know what that gives you on the outside? One-on-ones for his other pass rusher. So if he was surrounded with some guys that can play and get after it himself, then that's going to allow one more one-on-one opportunities for those guys.
Someone else has to be able to get home. That's
secondary, but they've been able to establish the ground attack pretty well.
Seth Boomer throws into a tight window, out of bounds. No, they roll the quarterback. He's acquitted himself pretty well. Pressure comes on 3rd and long. He was trying to shovel it off. Now he goes down. Let's see if Houston.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Spoken like a former quarterback who didn't like to get hit. Major Applewhite. Corey Taylor likes to give the hits. The running back, the sophomore for Tulsa.
Mistakes were not taken advantage of by Houston.
Another handoff to Taylor. This time he'll bounce it outside. He shows the capability of doing that as well. Pressure in the first half. And I think the thing you said, Ed, Oliver hits Taylor. He spins right out of that hit. Goes in the midst of some mistakes. This is the play we were talking about with Oliver.
Yeah, there he is. I mean, just pushing the offensive lineman back. And so they need to continue to try to establish this, take the pressure off their quarterback.
Up the middle again. This time not Taylor, it's Javon Thomas, the junior. It's been a nice one.
Tulsa is a spot that's really jumped out.
Hand it off again. Thomas again. Nice run on 1st down.
And you can listen to you on ESPN Radio.
Stream it on your app. I will be there. Jim Bowden and I have the call for that. America in borderline field goal range here. Boomer. Pressure picked up. He throws across the middle, right through traffic. Completed for a first
throw. A lot of potential danger in there.
Hand it off again. The first 5 plays of this drive were all running plays.
And Chandler Miller both working in that direction. They've had some chances to run the ball effectively.
Boomer on the move, throws again. Right there, complete to Hobbs for a first.
Underneath stuff or over the top, frankly, but broken plays and scramble drill, they've been quite effective.
Taylor straight ahead, ran into his own man. We talked about how big.
They had put on the Houston game. He's played really well against Ed Oliver.
Another run straight ahead. They run away from Oliver. Stuffed by the Cougars defense. 3rd and B. Down to 2. Down to 1. They get it snapped. They fake the handoff. Boomer in scramble mode. Going backwards. Keeps the play alive. Gets a block. Boomer will lose the ball out of bounds.
Ian Book and delegate some of the responsibility to other players.
One of the last big tests. Good pressure off the edge from Isaiah Johnson for
playoff potentially. So this is a huge game for the Irish this weekend.
Nothing there on 2nd down. Just a 4-man pressure. Boomer across the middle. He's got his man open for a big completion into Houston territory. It's Stokes once again all the way inside the 3rd.
Anyone but him can be your entry point in the line.
Taylor runs right toward the middle of that line. Gets the first down.
He really has.
Career high game with a lot more game to be played. President keeps it after the play fake and gets down to the 10-yard line if he hadn't been hurt. President looked like he bobbled the snap there, handed it off to Taylor. Got stopped short.
It's really nice design down here on this part of the field.
Taylor again, right up the middle. Touchdown, Tulsa. They've had the ball almost the entire 2nd half. They're going to hand it off again, and Corey Taylor has been a big reason why.
Yeah, you said Houston. You got to rely on Ed Oliver and company to pick them up.
Play fake, throw across the middle, wide open Hobbs. Into Houston territory, inside the 35.
For a big play downfield.
Another 26 yards. Taylor will get another carry. Taylor down to the 25. He gets 6 on first, starting on the road here tonight and playing really well. Thomas trying to churn forward, gets stopped a couple yards short. Thomas carry, and that'll be a first down. He got enough, gets pushed backwards, but that's another. Tulsa feeling quite right. They found a cyst on his spinal cord. Huge loss for this Tulsa team. They're playing some inspirational. That is in trouble at home. Hand off Taylor. Bounces it right side and gets down to the 16. 10 yards. Set yourself up for a field goal. They do hand it off, and Taylor will get them into better field goal range. Just
really trying to run the football, it can affect you.
Coach Saban will be proud of your math. That's a handoff. Stuffed right at the line here, but you went to high school in Texas. And you call yourself a Texan. There's Taylor, usually running up the middle, this time to the outside.
Got a drive here.
I said he was definitely limping, but he's not going off the field. He should have. He should not have been in the game. He was asking to come out.
Take the right angle for extra support over there. He keeps pointing to the top of the ankle, though, on the left side. That's giving him a lot of pain.
Laterally.
Play fake. Boomer on the move. Boomer being pressured, just gets out of bounds. Third down coming up, and a very 3rd and 9. Here comes the pressure, and the ball's out. The ball's on the turf, and Houston recovers.
That needs to come up to speed if they're going to compete with UCF.
Boomer throws into coverage. You can see that one coming. Intercepted by Houston. Deontay.
Just making sure that I can hear every call that you make.
Tell them it's just part of your note-taking, that you're not actually listening to a ball game. They won't know. Sweat in the final minutes. They'll hand it off to Thomas. 3rd down with a young quarterback playing for the first time. He pump fakes again, tipped up, almost intercepted again.
All turned our backs, guys, to make him feel a little more comfortable up there.
Whatever it takes. Good TV.
You'd love to be in a perfect world, but he's just such a unique personality, and to be the first ever
And I give him credit for doing something totally out of the ordinary for him. He's playing hard right to the end. He makes another tackle. So fun guy to be around, Ed Oliver. Boomer takes off. Boomer across midfield will go out of bounds.